my work over these decades has included a fair amount of attention to the embodiment of religious practice in rituals, in symbol and ritual. The article gives a survey of what we mean by, first of all, worship in the Christian traditions. I present then three different, if you will, scholarly approaches to understanding why Christian worship is embodied. Of course, any ritual or symbol is. But the notions are incarnation, so this whole figure of Christ as incarnate, the in-flesh, the enfleshment of the totally other unseen God. Second category is Paschal mystery, which reflects a recovery of the more, if you will, early Eastern Christian approaches. So the incarnation, Paschal mystery, these are quite related. But the final step is to then explain the concept of sacramentality. I think people would recognize the term sacrament in relation to Christianity. They would think in the Reformed churches, there are but two, baptism and the Lord's table or Holy Communion. In a lot of other traditions, there are 7 of these rites. But the notion of broadening to sacramentality, again, helps to embrace the notion that the entire Christian life is the worship of God, because the concept bears the notion that God is eminently active as Holy Spirit throughout the world, through history, through creation. And people often struggle. I mean, that's, how do you define traditional? I like to do it in a pithy way and say, traditional is the social or cultural, but thus has it always been. So for the rest of the essay, I move into 2 key ways that we live bodily, in time and in space. Is there any way I can draw on the physical sciences or social sciences? You hear a bit of that in what I've already said. But for example, when I deal with the proclamation of the word, how important song is in that, I enlist research that I've published elsewhere on how our bodies work through the vestibular system, the ear, and how resonance and environment affects the person, etc.